We had the shock of our lives.
Karina Olavarria says she went to pay her respects to her sister, but couldn't even recognize her in the casket at R.G. Ortiz Funeral Home on the Grand Concourse.
My sister's body was decomposed. I want everybody to see what they did to my sister.
Olavarria says this is what her sister, Zulma Cedeno Leonardo, looked like when she died from cancer on August 24th. And that is what the family says the 58-year-old looked like just 4 days later at the viewing, turning their final goodbye into a nightmare.
I was like, should I cry for this person? Is it really my sister? And when I go to sleep, that's my image that I see.
Justice for Cookie!
Devastated and angry,
Justice for Cookie!
loved ones are now demanding answers from R.G. Ortiz Funeral Home.
It's not fair!
Protesting outside their Southern Boulevard main office. They want to know what went wrong during the preparation of Leonardo's body, a beloved member of the community that resulted in her looking like this.
If it happened to anybody else, she'll be right here standing for what is right.
Funeral law attorney Emily Albright.
This is one of the worst cases that I've seen. You have one job there.
Normally defends funeral homes in court, but here she says the evidence shows a clear violation under New York's negligent preparation of a dead body law.
Even the most talented embalmers can have cases where things kind of go wrong, but the important thing at that point is to know how to mitigate that situation and repair it. So based on the photo I saw, those folks did not try to repair it at all.
Meaning the family could sue for emotional distress.
I think that a jury would be very sympathetic with the family.
The family says they filed a complaint with the State Department of Health's Bureau of Funeral Directing. In a statement, the Bureau tells us ensuring funeral directors adhere to all applicable state regulations related to the practice of funeral directing is a priority of DOH. When we asked what action is being taken against Ortiz Funeral Home, we were told to submit a request under the Freedom of Information law, which we've since done. This family hit with yet another challenge, as if grieving isn't hard enough.
It's uncalled for. No family should go through what we went through.
Now, the family tells us Ortiz Funeral Home refunded the $3,200 for the wake after they complained, but they say no amount of money can erase this trauma. In an attempt to get a response from Ortiz, we were kicked off of their property here at the Southern Boulevard main office. We also placed several phone calls and were told the owner would get back to us, but he never did. In the Mott Haven section of the Bronx, Anthony Carlo, News 12.
Now, you can file a formal complaint against a funeral home by filling out a document on the Department of Health's website. There, you'll be asked to explain the nature of the complaint, and this will trigger an investigation. We do have a link posted over on news12.com under numbers and links to help get you started. Well, if you have been the victim of funeral home malpractice, you can reach out to News 12's Anthony Carlo, too. You can email him at acarlo@news12.com.